Hi, I'm Glenn Goldsmith. I'm running for a Southold Town trustee. Born and raised in Southold, lifelong Southold resident. My family has deep roots in Southold. My family has Goldsmith's Boat Shop, which has been a part of Southold for over 92 years. I've been involved in around the marine industry for as long as I can remember. I started working at the boatyard when I was 10 years old, so I basically grew up on and around the water. I graduated from Southold High School. I went to Wake Forest University for 2 years, and I transferred to Quinnipiac, where I graduated summa cum laude with a bachelor's degree in management. Upon graduation, I came back to Southold and to the family business, where I helped my dad run and manage Goldsmith's Boat Shop. During that time, I got to deal with and work with most of the regulatory agencies that the trustees deal with. I earned my New York State DEC commercial pesticide applicator license. I also attend regular trainings as part of my license, where we learn about the latest environmental issues, regulations, best management practices, and technologies on how to protect the environment. I'm married to my wife Renee, and we live in Mattituck with our 2 sons, Landon, who's 8, and Reed, who's 5. Besides my children and my family, being part of the fire department. I think it's a tremendous organization. I get to work with a great group of men and women, and we all work together for a common goal and to help people. I think that's by far and away the most rewarding experience besides having my family and my children. But I'm very proud of that, and I'm very proud of being able to carry on a family tradition and sustain a local business for 92 years. What prompted me to enter the race is my passion for the marine environment and protecting it for my children and for future generations. Growing up in Southold, most, if not all, of my fondest memories in some way, shape, or form involved the water. Whether it was going to the beach and swimming, boating, fishing, water skiing, whatever it was, it usually the water was involved. And I believe that's the case for most people who grew up in Southold. So I want to protect that environment for my children and for future generations so that they can have the same opportunities that those of us who grew up in Southold did, and they'll get a chance to experience a healthy and clean marine environment and make their own memories. I think what sets me apart from the other candidates is my history and my background in the marine industry. It's what I am, it's who I am, it's what I know. It's been a part of my family for 92 years. I think that would give me a unique and important perspective if I'm elected to the town trustees, because it would be the voice of a local small businessman in the marine industry. I'm not looking for any higher political office. I'm not using the trustee as a springboard to something else. I think the other thing that sets me apart is being a fireman and having that community service. Like I said, it's working with a great group of men and women, and it is truly a rewarding experience, and I think I'm a better person for it. There's a number of challenges facing our ecosystem. I've been fortunate enough to attend numerous trustee meetings and work sessions over the past several months, where I've gotten a better understanding of the issues that are facing us today. Some of the biggest issues that I see are development, pollution, excess nitrogen. My experience in the marina, I believe, will help me face those challenges. I learned about how to balance environmental rights versus property rights and individual rights. I've dealt with the DEC, the trustees. Like I said, I go to training where we learn about the latest issues that are facing the marine industry. I go to DEC classes as part of my commercial pesticide applicator. New York State Sea Grant and other industry professionals are there to educate us on ways to protect the environment and the latest technologies and best management practices on things that we can do to mitigate any environmental impact that we may have. So there are a number of challenges facing the ecosystem, and change is inevitable, but progress is not. Running for this position definitely means a lot to me personally. It's about stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit and putting myself out there to try to make a difference in the community and try to improve things. I'm doing this for my kids and for my children and for future generations, because I want them to have the same experiences that I did growing up. I want to protect our marine environment and our quality of life for them. Running for trustee actually has a little bit more of a personal meaning for me, because my grandfather was a trustee. He was a trustee for 34 years, including 13 as president. So he recognized the importance of protecting the marine environment for future generations, and I hope to pick up that torch and carry on his legacy. I think that they should vote for me on election day because of my experience and my history. I have multiple years of experience in the marine industry and the marine environment. I bring a unique perspective as a small business owner from the marine industry. Like I said, I have a vested interest in the health and vitality of our marine ecosystem because that's how I make my living and that's how my family makes their living, and we have for 92 years. I'm aware of all the issues that are facing the trustees today, and I have practical experience on dealing with those issues because the same issues that the trustees deal with are the same issues we dealt with at the marina. I go to, like I said, regular trainings, so I'm up on the latest environmental issues and regulations and best management practices. I am also very actively involved in the fire department and community service. So I know the value of community service and what a rewarding experience it can be. And I also know how difficult it is to run for political office. I'd like to commend everybody who's put their hat in the ring and stepped forward to try to make a difference and to try to make a positive contribution to their community. I would hope that more people would get involved in their community, maybe not so much with politics, that's a little difficult, but whether it's the fire department, Rotary, or any other volunteer organization. I think the biggest thing that people can do, especially on a local level, is just to get involved and try to make a difference.